Thursday on CNN's The Situation Room, former Obama CIA Director Leon Panetta said congressional committees should investigate to determine the details behind what is known as the infamous Trump-Russia dossier. According to Panetta, Congress should determine who paid for the dossier and what knowledge the Clinton campaign of those payments. Transcript as follows: BLITZER, Mr. Secretary, thanks for joining us. Panetta, nice to be with you, Wolf. BLITZER, all right. So it's very awkward. How can both the chair of the DNC and the Clinton campaign not know about these payments? Panetta, well, it's obviously something that the Intelligence Committee is going to have to look at. You know, knowing presidential campaigns, they're big operations, and somehow the left hand may not know what the right hand is doing. And that could be the case here, but I really do think that the committee is going to have to get into this, determine just exactly what happened, who knew what, and when. BLITZER, but if the lawyer who was representing the Democratic National Committee in the Clinton campaign, Mark Elias, is sitting next to John Podesta. He was asked, do you know about the funding? He says no. Wouldn't it be his responsibility to at least whisper in his ear, yes, you, and tell him what was going on so, if he wasn't lying, John Podesta, he would be able to clarify all of that before the committee in a sensitive issue like this. Panetta, well, it certainly makes the situation very awkward. If you're testifying and saying you have no knowledge, and the attorney sitting next to you is one of those that knew what was involved here, I think it does raise an issue that the committee is going to have to look at and determine just exactly what knew what. But I'm going to allow the committee to do that kind of investigation. I suspect that Bob Mueller is also looking at this issue in terms of the dossier and those connected to it. BLITZER, yes, I'm sure he is. The intelligence community, as you know, has confirmed many of the details of that very controversial dossier. By no means all of them, certainly not the salacious parts of that dossier. But it's generally, according to a lot of officials, a lot of it is pretty reliable. Does it even matter, when all is said and done, who funded this research?